Today, we're exploring a very crucial topic: protecting your soul. We'll dive into why this is essential for your mental and emotional well being, and how to navigate the challenges of prioritizing yourself in a world that often pushes us to put others first. Protecting your soul means distancing yourself from toxic situations and relationships that drain your energy and hinder your growth. This includes one sided relationships where people only reach out when it suits them, but disappear when you need their support. There's the flake who constantly cancels plans at the last minute or only shows up when they need something. And then the emotional dumpster who constantly vents their problems but never asks about your life. Then there's the user, often a family member who always asks for help or favors but never reciprocates. We also need to be aware of negative influences who consistently bring us down. The complainer who focuses solely on life's negatives, leaving you feeling drained. And then there are people who undermine you, constantly criticizing and belittling your choices and accomplishments. And then the naysayer, who doubts your dreams and tells you that you can't achieve your goals, while the fearmonger warns you about every possible danger, discouraging you from taking risks. Recognizing these toxic relationships is one thing, but distancing ourselves from them is another challenge entirely. The sad reality, which I didn't realize until much later in life, is that we sometimes need to distance ourselves from people who love for our own mental and emotional well-being, not because we hate them, but because we need to take care of ourselves. This often goes against what many of us have been taught, especially in certain cultural or religious contexts, where we're conditioned to care for others even at our own expense. It's not easy to shift this mindset. I personally struggled with guilt every time I prioritized myself over others. But I can tell you from experience, it gets easier with repetition and intentional practice. Overcoming the guilt associated with self-care takes time and effort, but is absolutely worth it. Remember, just because someone is family doesn't automatically mean they're good for you. Just because they were supportive in the past doesn't mean they still align with your growth. We're constantly changing and evolving, and so are the people around us. It's important to accept people where they are and learn to let go when necessary. So let me ask you this: do you love yourself? If so, why would you let yourself endure pain just to please others? Especially when they don't reciprocate the same level of care and effort. Here's the hard truth: no one is responsible for protecting your soul besides yourself. It's time to start feeling guilty for taking care of yourself. Stop rationalizing why you should tolerate people who bring negativity into your life. Be brutally decisive about protecting yourself. Put self-love first. No negotiate here. I know letting go of people is one of the hardest things to do, especially when you shared meaningful memories. But people and relationships evolve, and it's okay to let go of connections that no longer serve your growth. Your mental and emotional health should be a priority, even if it means distancing yourself from loved ones. I know it's hard, but you got to do what's best for you, for your soul. It's crucial to learn who brings value to your life and who just depletes your energy. Understand that toxicity isn't limited to physical abuse. Emotional manipulation can be equally, if not more, damaging. Recognizing who uplifts you versus who brings you down is key to your future success and well-being. So how do we protect our souls in practice? Start learning to say no to situations or people that drain your energy or compromise your well-being. When you walk away from toxic situations, you're demonstrating self-love. Set clear boundaries and stick to them. Stop negotiating with yourself. Invest time in self-care practices that nourish your mind and spirit. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Protecting your soul requires courage, self-awareness, and the willingness to set boundaries. By recognizing toxic situations and prioritizing your well-being, you can free yourself from negativity and create space for positive relationships and experiences. Remember, you deserve happiness and peace. Let go of the guilt and embrace the power of self-love. Take the first step today. Start setting those boundaries. Invest in self-care and open yourself up to the joy and fulfillment that come from nurturing your soul. The path to a happier, healthier you begins with honoring your worth and choosing to protect the precious essence of who you are. My dear friends, you are always worthy and enough, and you deserve the very best. Stop settling for any mediocre and toxic situations. Believe you are worthy and demand it. I believe in you. And until next time, thank you.